With Nikki Haley out of the running, it's gearing up to be a rematch of the 2020 election. President Biden and former President Trump will both now try to win the support of Haley's supporters in what could end up being a key group of voters this fall. Newswatch 16's Jack Culkin is here with what we can look for in the 2024 race for the White House.
Scott, while Nikki Haley had some late wins in Vermont and Washington, D.C., a political science professor we spoke with says it was just too late.
It'll be interesting to see if, how long it takes for her to endorse President Trump. I anticipate that she will.
Following Republican presidential hopeful Nikki Haley's announcement that she's suspending her campaign efforts, Bloomsburg University political science professor Neil Strine says all signs are pointing towards a potential rematch for the White House. Haley's decision comes more than a month and a half before Pennsylvania's primary election date, one Strine now expects a low turnout for.
I'm afraid that we're not going to see as big of a turnout as if there was a contested presidential primary in Pennsylvania. And given the fact that we still have, we have President Trump versus Biden in the primary, I'm not sure if that's really going to motivate the young people to get out any more than they usually do.
Strine says former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden have almost certainly secured each of their party's nominations. He thinks both candidates will look over Pennsylvania's primary, instead focusing on swaying voters for the general election this fall.
You'll see campaign stops. They're gonna amp up their campaign travel and speeches, rallies, and so forth, starting right now.
With Pennsylvania being a likely battleground state, Strine expects Trump and Biden to spend a lot of time in the Commonwealth in the coming months.
President Trump won Pennsylvania, I believe, by like 50 or 60,000 votes. In 2020, President Biden won Pennsylvania by like around 100,000 votes. And I think really the key is, northeastern and central Pennsylvania, and which presidential candidate is going to be able to win that part.
Both Biden and Trump are expected to visit the Peach State in the coming days. Georgia's primary election is set for March 12th. Jack Culkin at Newswatch 16. Scott, back to you.
Thank you.